Hi everybody, happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you're ready for today's workout. I'm gonna focus a little more on the feet today. And I do want you to have your short bands attached to the front. So you're ready to go on that. And just let me know how you're feeling, how your body's doing. Hi Pat and Betsy. Okay, hi guys, how you doing? I should say hi ladies. How are you doing? Are you ready for the workout? I am. Did you have a good weekend? Are you keeping the stress levels down? You know, I talked a little bit about that on Friday. Super important. But I'm gonna start with a nice warm up for the feet and the ankles and then launch in. Hi Doug, how you doing today? Okay, so I'm gonna just launch right in, if that's cool with you. Okay, Barney, sorry about that. He's doing much better today, by the way. All right, let's do it. Get some music going. And first, all we're gonna do, look, I got my fancy stainless steel rods, poles. Okay, so first you are gonna keep that board center and you are gonna step up with your right foot onto that center line. You're coming up on the ball of that foot. You're kind of leaning slightly forward with your standing leg bent. And you're simply gonna rotate to the outside and then to the inside. So pinky toe, big toe, pinky toe, big toe. And if you want to move it behind the number 1, if that gives you a little bit more leeway to keep that board center, that's okay. Just play around with that a little bit. For me, you know, I guess there's a little bit of a difference, but I do want you to go all the way to the right and all the way to the left, and just really thinking about pressing into that little toe, into that big toe. Just really warming up those feet. And don't hold your breath here, and also try to relax those shoulders and you know, the grip on the poles. And so we're just going to do a couple more on this side and then release. Okay, we're going to switch. Step up with the ball of that foot, get that board center, standing leg is bent, and then side to side. Big toe, pinky toe. Relax the shoulders. You're just breathing normally here. How's your body doing? How are you feeling? Did you get any workouts in over the weekend? I did. Did a full body workout on Saturday. Sunday was my rest day. My restorative day, I should say. My healing and restorative day. Okay, we're just gonna do a couple more and then release. And now we're just gonna go into a nice calf raise and then drop the heels. Lift all the way up in the balls of the feet, drop the heels. Now, believe it or not, this heel drop is really good to prevent osteoporosis. But as always, you're listening to your body. If anything is painful or bothers you, then just simply step in place or do another one of our favorite warm-up drills. But I want you to come all the way up in the balls of those feet and then drop the heels. Lift, drop. I still have my tree up. Okay, I'm slowly but surely, you know, taking down some of the decorations, which always makes me sad, you know? Lift and drop. We're going to do 2 more of those. Okay, now we're gonna just do a heel tap up. You are keeping the knees soft and you are keeping the board center. Just place it behind position number 1. So that toe comes all the way up. And then if you'd like, you can start lifting the knee as that leg comes in. Because obviously, what is that going to warm up? Our hip flexors, right? And this is where that brain-body connection comes into play. Getting that inner focus going. Place, lift. I kind of dip a little bit when I put the heel up there. A little dip will do ya. Okay, we're going to do one more on each side. Good. And then just step it out. Now what I want you to do is turn the board around. Okay? So I'm just going to lift like this. I'm engaging my core, bending from the knees, and standing up. You know, whatever is best for you. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to step up in the middle of that ball with the ball of our foot. Keep the board center, standing leg is bent. And just start doing those nice circles. Get a full rotation. And take your time. There's no need to rush this drill. And listen, if you want to take off your shoes when you do this drill and try it, you know, go for it. If you have to replace, then replace. I mean, my foot slides around a little bit, but I'm really thinking about pressing my ball of my foot into that red ball, and I'm kind of slightly, ever so slightly, pressing forward, but consciously thinking about relaxing those shoulders down. Okay, 2 more of those, and relax. Okay, we're gonna switch, step up, press the ball of the foot into that ball. Stabilize. Here we go. Rotate. Good. Don't lock out that standing leg. I know there's going to be a temptation to do that, but one of the things to avoid for knee prevention is hyperextension. You know, and that just means locking out that leg, you know, so that's why we as instructors are always reminding you to keep the knee bent, and just the area of focus is right now the foot and the ankle. So we're not holding our breath. I'm relaxing my abdominals. I'm pushing the ball of my foot into that squishy red ball, that foot activator. 2 more times here. And then release. And just step it out a little bit. Okay. We're going to go back into those calf raises. So first stabilize. Lift and down. Lift. Drop the heel. Four more times, lift, drop. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it at the top. Let's hold it. If you feel good, take one hand off. If you're feeling super stable, and I am right now, take the other hand off. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself, look to the right. back to center. I'm a little wobbly. Look to the left. And back to center. Drop those heels. Step it out. How did you do with that? Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to step up onto that ball, push our ball of our foot, and we're going to press forward and lift that back leg and then down. Press forward, lift that back leg. So go at your own pace here. We are trying to keep that board center. Now it is kind of important for you here to engage your core. So just consciously pull those abdominals in. And when I come down, by the way, I'm pushing my heel into the floor and bending my knee slightly. Lift. But I'm staying up on the ball of my foot, on that red ball. Lift. Don't worry if you don't get it right away. Look at me. Okay, 2 more times. And step it down and walk it out. That really gets your heart rate up too, you know? I like it. I was reviewing back to Dan some of his, first workouts. There's so many available. Beginning, intermediate, advanced. That's what's so great about this board is, when you order it, you have so much content, including our live classes. So it's pretty amazing. Okay, now we're going to do the other leg. Press both heels down, stabilize. Step up with that left foot. Get that board center. Press forward. Find that center. Lift, step down. Lift, push the heel into the floor when you come down. Lift. I see my head's getting chopped off a little bit. I'll change it in a second, okay? Now this side is more challenging for me. So I think what really helps always is not only to pull your abdominals in, but to pick that focal point on the floor, which I'm going to do right now. See if that helps. Finding that center. And exhale as you come up. And again, you just go at your own pace, okay? You just listen to your body. Some of these drills and exercises are going to be easy for you, and some of them are going to be more challenging. But, this is the way we make progress, by challenging ourselves, right? Okay, one more time here. Step it down and walk it out. For 4, press. 3, press. 2, and 1. Good, now we're gonna just go right into that single leg balance. So we're gonna step up again with the right foot. Press the ball of the foot into the red ball. Pitch your body forward. Drop the shoulders, then lift and breathe. Really try your best to find that center balance. Breathing deeply. I'm having a hard time with this. And then step it down. But the idea is, I don't get frustrated, I just keep trying. Lift, lift. And then we're gonna do those butt kickers. I know Dan loves these. I love these too, because not only does it give your lower body a break, but you are really warming up your hamstrings here. And you're kicking your own butt, Somebody's got to do it. Might as well be you. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. back to the step. And then we're gonna stabilize and we're gonna switch. We're gonna go into the other leg, ball of the foot, right? Pressing into that ball, press forward, pull your abs in, drop those shoulders, and lift, and breathe. It always amazes me when I do better on my left side. Maybe I spoke too soon. Is that standing leg bent? Are you breathing? Okay, step it down. Whew, knee lifts. That was challenging. But it feels good to get that first balance out of the way, doesn't it? And now let's go back into those hamstring curls. Relax the shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, sidestep it. Release the hands off the poles. Bring it back to center. Step it out. Big arm circles. Start waking up that upper body. Use your breath. Two more times here, then circle them forward. Here we go. Two more times. Good. Okay, get a quick drink of water. We're going to turn the board back around. So I'm going to stabilize my abdominals, bend, lift. Okay, first we're going to do a stretch. So you're going to bring the heel right to the back of the board behind position 1, toes are up, standing leg is bent, press forward slightly until you feel a nice stretch, and breathe. The more you press forward, the deeper that stretch is going to be. One more slow healing breath. And release. Good. Okay, we're switching. Heel down, toe up, standing leg is bent. Press forward slightly. Oof, my calf muscles are tight. How about you? No joke. Just use your breath. Really visualize that breath traveling into your calf muscles with that breath in. Hold the breath, and then as you slowly exhale through your mouth, just try to go a little deeper into that stretch. Release tension. And one more breath here. Good, and release. Whew, let's just kick take it out a little bit. Just release, release. Bring your arms here. Pull back. Pull and kick. Pull and kick. This is a nice warm up for your whole body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's step it out. I'm gonna get another drink of water because it's super duper dry. Okay, we're gonna find that center balance. We're gonna step behind the 2 and the 2, and we're gonna rock side to side. And then what you're gonna do is come up on the ball of that foot, step down, come up on the ball of the foot, step down. Keep that going. I want you to see me. So step, come up on the ball of that foot, step, come up all the way, step. And you can go slow or you can speed it up. It's up to you. Step and calf raise. Lift, lift. You got that? Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. Last one here. And then just rock side to side. And then we're gonna find that center balance. Let's do it. Tuck that pelvis under, drop the shoulders. Use your breath. Okay, good. Rock side to side, a little faster. And now we're gonna do a knee lift. So you're gonna rock the board, lift. Step behind the 2, lift. So you're in position 2 and 2, and just adding that knee lift. Kind of starting from the bottom, moving our way up the body. Two more times. Good, now we're gonna hold it to the side, lift, drop the shoulders, standing leg bent. Extend, extend, abs in tight, stay tall. Exhale as you extend that leg. Such a great exercise to strengthen your quadriceps and stabilize that knee joint. Abs in really tight here to protect your low back. Place it. One more time here. Good, now step and lift again. Step, lift. How did you do with that? I really felt it. Just gonna do a couple more, and then we're gonna hit the other side. Okay, here we go. Drop it. Bring that knee up hip level, standing leg is bent. Flex your foot, extend. If you want to take one hand off and give that a go, And of course, if you really want to test your balance, take the other hand off and just check how stable you are. How are you doing with that? Good? Woo. 2 more times. Whew, I really felt that. Step, now curl it back. Step, curl, step, curl. Drop the shoulders. Now you can stay at this pace or you can speed it up. And in order to speed it up, it's just about putting more energy into that move. You're still pressing that foot into the board. That other leg comes way behind you, so you're kicking your butt cheek. And use your breath. So this way, you're getting your heart rate up a little bit, which is also very good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it to the side. Again, standing leg is bent. Pitch your body slightly forward. And just go into that leg curl here. Exhale up. Again, if you want to take one arm off. And if that feels pretty darn good, then take the other hand off. I was just curious, sometimes when you're talking like to friends or whatever, do you notice that you kind of use phrases like your parents, or you speak like your parents did? I notice that when I'm doing these classes. Boy, I'm really pulling my abdominals in tight, are you? My standing leg is super bent. 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Release, step, and curl. Step, curl. So you can go at this pace, this is fine. No problem here. But if you wanna get into it, and you feel good about that, confident, stable, then just put your body into it. Use your breath. Use some energy. Yes, I like it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to the other side. Stabilizing. Bring that leg behind you. Curl. Exhale at the top. And then take one hand off, only if you feel good. I'm really picking a focal point on the floor. Other arm comes up. If you're wobbly at all, please put your hands back on the pole. It's just a really good way to gauge where you're at. I have to put one arm back down. Really squeeze into that hamstring as you curl. Just like you would the biceps. Just squeeze it at the top. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Release, step, and curl. Step, and curl. How did you do? Good? Okay, you can speed it up again. I like my new poles. I think these are upgrade. I've upgraded. 2 more times. 1, 2, step, touch, And one more here. Drop the board to the side. Step down and down. Get a quick drink of water. Okay. What I want you to do is move your poles. Your short bands are attached to the front, right? Barney, being a good boy. Okay. Getting used to this. Okay, you got that? Okay, first, we're gonna step it out. And then we're gonna step behind the 2 and 2. So first stabilize, step on 2, then 2, bend the knees, side to side. Little hip action here. I'm doing it to my groovy music, do you hear it? My surf music, my beachy surf music. Okay, now let's find that center. Here we go. Tuck that pelvis under. And then when you're ready, grab your bands, palms facing in. Pitch your body forward slightly and row. Exhale up. Squeeze into those back muscles. Keep a nice long neck, straight spine, abs in tight here. Slow and controlled movements. And then hold it at the top. Tight little pulses from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold it at the top. Here we go, full range. So as always, you're listening to your body. If you need to set the handles back on their hooks, then you do so. And just rock back and forth, or go into some squats. There's always options. And then hold it at the top. Hold that contraction. Release. Place them back on the hook. Push your hips back. And we are going to go into a squat now. Sit back. Come up. Come all the way up on the balls of the feet. Push your hips back. Come into your squat. And lift. Take your time. Keep that board center if you can. Press into the squat and lift. Press and lift. How are you doing with this? Are you keeping your chest lifted? Really want you to feel this in your glutes. And come all the way up on the balls of those feet if you can. And use your breath. Use the power of your breath. The strength of those quadriceps. Push the feet into the board to get your body up. Feel it. Last one. hold it at the top. Hold it. Keep that board center. You can. Set the heels back down, side to side. What, Barney? Barney just gave me a dirty look. What was that all about? He's just standing there frozen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the board, step it down, step it down. Let's go into that walk in place. Release the arms. Pull back. Just a nice upper body release. Still working those back muscles. You can use your own resistance here. Think about pulling through that thick air. Exhale. For 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, last one here. Good, and just step it. A little faster here with the step. Press the heel down. You can use the arms if you like you're doing a little power walk in the park. You're not slamming the heel down. Just touch, touch, touch. Get your heart rate up a little bit here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, stabilize. Get that board center. You're going to step behind the 3 and the 3. First rock side to side. Slow or fast, up to you. Such a great way to start a Monday, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be warm and sunny here, but get this, on Wednesday, I think it's going to be like 61. It's such a mild winter. I mean, we had a little bit of snow on Saturday. I kind of wanted more. It's so wonderful just to, oh, it's so cozy just to stay in and watch it snowing outside. Okay, are you ready to find that center balance? Here we go. Obviously, this is focusing a little bit more on those inner thighs. I am tucking my pelvis under. When you feel stable and you feel good, grab the handles, palms up, anchor those elbows. Here we go. Curl up. Exhale up. Keep that chin retracted inward. I don't want you to stress your neck. Drop your shoulders. Use your breath. And again, keep your wrist fixed. No flexions and extension in that wrist. I know I have to keep reminding you, but I do. Because so many people want to do this. They want to rotate that wrist, and it puts way too much stress there. So if you really keep your wrist fixed and stable, the biceps are doing all the work, and that's what we want. Exhale up. Now, what I love about this, yes, we're strengthening our biceps, but we're all strengthening our abdominals, our lower body. That's why the board is so great. You're just working so much more. You're working smarter, not harder, right? 4. Woo, 3, I feel it. Last one, let's hold it at the top. Release it slowly, working the negative, working that eccentric phase, and then anchor them back. Okay, here we go, side to side. How are you feeling? Are you energized? Feeling strong? hope so. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the board, step down, step it out a little bit. Then release the arms, and we're just gonna press back, press back. So this is gonna stretch out those biceps now. Touch the hands together, then elongate the arm. Really lengthen your biceps. So we're doing a strength move and a stretch move. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it back. Take a deep breath here. Tuck that pelvis under. Release those arms and shake them out. Okay, before we hit the next exercise, if you need another drink, I do. You know, I hope you're all drinking enough water. It is so important to hydrate. I saw on the morning show they have this bottle that contains those 8 glasses of water that you're supposed to drink during the day. And what I love about it is it gives you the breakdown of the times. So if you carry it around wherever you go, you're less likely to miss it. I think it's a good idea. Okay, here we go. We're gonna step behind the 1 and the 1, side to side. Hip, hip. 4, 3, 2, find the center. Here we go. Tuck that pelvis under. Breathe. And then when you're feeling stable, grab the handles. This time, bend the elbows, palms facing up. Hinge forward from the waist, pull your abdominals in tight. We're gonna do an alternating triceps kickback. Now, you know, you're not gonna be able to get quite a full extension here because these bands don't allow for it. But use your breath. You're still gonna be working your triceps. I do want you to look, keep your shoulders square to the floor. The shoulder doesn't come up. Just use that breath as you kick it up. You got it? Let me know how you're doing with this exercise, okay? Because if you just need to do it without the band, completely fine. Just use your own resistance. Do an isometric. I don't want you to injure yourself, so that's why you're listening to your body, right? For 4, 3, and 2. Last one here. Okay, here we go. Bring the feet all the way together and just press the hips and the knees to the same side. It's like we're skiing. I like it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find the center balance. Now it's going to be trickier with those feet together. Just do the best you can. Breathing. And then bring your toes right behind the number 1. Find that center, push your hips back, sit into your squat and up. If you wanna use your arm to counterbalance, that's great. You don't have to. And if you really want to challenge yourself, of course you can take both arms off, but still sit way back. Engage that core. Breathe. Feeling pretty good today. I think getting a good night's sleep really factors in. No, I know getting a good night's sleep really factors in. Are you with me on this? 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it at the bottom. Breathing deeply here. Push your hips back. Pull your abdominals in. And then slowly bring it back up. Squeeze your tush. Side to side. Then open the feet up. Side to side. Then open the feet up. Side to side. And then back to 2 and 2, side to side. And then just step it out. Drop the board and lift that opposite leg. It's up to you how high you want to lift the knee. You can just simply touch your calf muscles, or you can tap the inside of your thigh, or you can bring that knee up to your chest. It's up to you. I'm gonna just do this. For 4 and 3, 2 and 1, drop the board, step it down, and then step it out. Okay, we're gonna do those butt kickers, those hamstring curls to release the lower body. And then we're gonna bring our arms like this, and we're gonna kick back. Same exercise we did, the triceps kickback. I'm gonna go to the side. So you can see I'm pitched forward slightly and fully extending that arm. So look, my elbow stays up almost shoulder height. The elbow doesn't drop. You're just extending and kicking that arm up. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, now sweeping circles, release, release. You can slow it way down. Just let it go, let it go. For 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And then just a nice, easy side step here. Gonna cool it down a little bit. How did you do today? Let me know. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring it center. Okay, we're gonna do that calf stretch again because we worked your calf muscles a little more today in your feet. So you're gonna drop that heel down, press your toe up right behind the back of the board. Standing leg is bent, and then just press forward until you feel that stretch. Breathing deeply here. Remember, the more you press into it, the deeper the stretch. And then release, bring the knee up, grab your ankle, knees together, tuck that pelvis under, drop your shoulders, press your hips forward, and breathe into your quadriceps. Send that healing breath in. Hold the breath, and as you exhale slowly, just try to come a little deeper into that stretch. And then step all the way back. Push the heel into the floor. Front leg is bent. My toe is right up against the back of that board. Hold and breathe. And then release. And we're gonna switch. So heel down, toe up, standing leg bent, press forward, and breathe into your calf stretch. Got a little sweat going. How about you? Relax our shoulders. So remember, you're never fighting a stretch. You're using your breath, and you're only going to the point where you feel a stretch in your muscle, but you're not feeling pain. If you feel pain, then you need to ease up on that stretch a little bit. And then slowly release out of that. Bring the knee up. Grab your ankle. Knees together, press those hips forward. Which muscle is usually the tightest on you? I'd be curious. Mine, I guess, would be the low back, my neck for sure. My traps and shoulders for sure. My hips are pretty tight too. Maybe I just have the whole body. Just throw the whole body in there. I think the worst for me is the neck. There. What's your worst? Or your most challenging, I should say. And then step all the way back. And let's just press that back heel into the floor. Breathe. And then slowly release. Now we're going to go into our low back stretch. Step back, knees bent, hinge from the waist, push your hips back. Come to that flat back position, hold and breathe. If you want to try to straighten your legs for a hamstring stretch too, go for it. But you don't have to. You can keep those knees bent. And then very slowly start coming up, walk forward, hands behind your head, push your head into your hands, elbows back, hold this and breathe. You're tucking that pelvis under. You never want to be in a hyperextended position like this with your back. That's why you're always tucking that pelvis under, knees stay bent, and use your breath. And then release those arms and roll the shoulders up and back. And we are going to go into a hamstring stretch. So you can do it on the floor, or you can place your heel on that middle line. Hinge from the waist. Push those hips back. Keep this leg bent if you can. Use the pole and put your other hand on your thigh. Keep your chest lifted and just breathe into the back of your leg. Now, if you're more advanced and you want to reach for your toe, go for it. I'm not. But if you do reach for your toe, you should be able to still do that with a straight spine. This is sufficient for me. Thank you very much. And you can put both hands on the pole if you need to. But do make sure that back foot, the toes are pointing straight ahead, so you are in alignment here. Woo. And then press it up. Wow. Okay. Left heel up there. Make sure the back toes are pointing straight ahead. Push your hips back. Keep your chest lifted. Hold and breathe. As I exhale, I like to try to sink a little deeper into that stretch. And then slowly coming back up, release and just kick it out a little bit. And we're going to go into our chest and shoulder stretch. So roll the shoulders back, interlock your fingers, pull the shoulders down, then lift just as high as you can. And breathe. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Release, roll those shoulders up and back, squeeze, release. Just let all that stress, all that tension just leave your body. And one more time. And then feet a little wider apart. We're going to go into our supported side reach. Just open that side body. Try to get the elbow next to your ear and send that breath in with healing light.